What do you do when you have to bite your tongue? You have to bite your tongue. Because you know if you say what you really want to say, it can get you in big trouble. It can cause a war in certain cases. Cause a war at family, war with friends. Bite your tongue. You know, we go through points in life where we don't bite our tongue and we literally cause a war. Just thinking back, just think back to when you could not bite your tongue. You couldn't bite it. You couldn't hold still. You couldn't keep your mouth shut. You couldn't hold it in. You had to just clap back. Or you had to say something back. You had to read them or however you want to say it, but you had to get back at the person, right? For whatever happened. So you gave them a piece of your mind, a lashing. And it feels good when you're doing it, right? And after it's done, you don't feel so good. After it's done, you probably feel like I shouldn't have said that or I shouldn't have done that. It's hard to bite your tongue. But when you meet God and you get to know God, He'll teach you self-discipline. He'll teach you how to endure certain things. He'll teach you how to get through certain trials. He'll take the will from you. Sometimes he'll take the will. If the trial is too much, he'll take the will for you. What I've learned is you don't have to always clap back. You don't have to. Wisdom speaks when you're quiet. Yes. Yes. You don't have to always clap back and read somebody and tell them how you feel. That's all a part of that pressing. That pressing. That diamond. That pressing, that heat. This is part in Romans that I love. So before I go to Romans, let me just go back to this part here. The heat and pressure causes diamonds to form, to be beautiful. It causes diamonds to be beautiful. It causes diamonds to be just absolutely stunning. Right? It's that heat and that pressing. That can come in through problems in life. That can come in through challenges here, challenges there. That's the heat and the pressing. That treasure that God put inside of you, that heat and that pressing, it causes it to push forth. That's the diamond in the rough. Yes. When you're going through a lot of trials, tribulations, attacks, affliction, intimidation, harassment, all that old mean stuff, that causes you to be your best, the best version of you, especially if you have self-control, if you know how to bite your tongue. Bite it. Because what God is doing to you is He's teaching you how to endure. He's teaching you self-control. That's important. To be able to control yourself. It's important not to let people trigger you. It's important to know how to maneuver and how to do things in a grown-up way. You don't have to be childish about things. You can handle things in a grown-up, mature way. When you clap back and you read somebody, give them a piece of your mind, you just played your hand, you just played all your cards. If you would have just zipped your mouth up and went about things differently, it probably would have worked out better for you. Yeah. Bite your tongue. Ask God to give you a spirit of self-discipline. A man that can rule his tongue rules a city, can rule a city. A man who can control himself can rule an army. You have to be able to control yourself. You have to be able to control your tongue. This is not something that you learn easily. It comes with a lot of practice, a lot of praying. Okay? I know when you're younger, it's harder to practice self-discipline. It's harder not to clap back. It's harder not to want to read somebody. Especially when you're sitting back just reading. And you're a good reader. You have keen discernment, sharp discernment. It's hard not to read. And you don't clap back, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to take that route. The message today is, bite your tongue. Yep. Bite it. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to bite your tongue. And if you don't know what bite your tongue means, it means instead of reacting to a situation that could be negative or it could be not the best, it could be not good for you or conducive for you, and you want to say something back to someone, you don't say anything at all. There is a time and a place to speak up. Don't misunderstand me now. But there's also a time where you can just bite your tongue and choose to protect your peace. You're going to protect your peace. Okay? Especially on those most trying days. Protect your peace. I've learned, sometimes you can overshare. And then when you overshare, you make yourself feel bad inside because you keep telling the story over and over and over and over and over and over again to this friend, that friend, this friend, that friend, this friend, that friend. And you're getting all their different opinions and all their different advice, and it's draining. It's draining. And you can even get confused like that. Seeking validation because of whatever situation that you're biting your tongue in is also draining. You need to be validated. Or somebody done irritated you and you want to clap back. Those things, we have to learn self-control. We have to learn to thine own self be true. We have to learn that we have to know who we are. You have to already know who you are when you show up. That's a lesson in itself right there. If you don't learn the key foundations of who you are, really from your mom and your dad, you're gonna be lost in the world. Because you don't know who you are. You got this one telling you who you are and that one telling you who you are. You're not gonna know who you are. You have to know who you are. No matter what situation comes, you stand. No matter what situation comes, you stand. You stand firm. You stand tall, like a tree, unmovable. Because your roots are in the ground, right? You have to be that tree. And no matter what, it could be a palm tree, for instance. When the wind blows, you're going to just sway, right? And even though the wind's blowing, and it may not feel so good and comfy, you stand. You stand. All right? And if you can, bite that tongue. Bite it. Bite it, y'all. Bite it. Bite it. All right? I hope you understood this message and you understand what I'm trying to say. Hope it helps someone. All right. I'm back again with more messages. Bye for now.